earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, massive wildfires. Hello, I'm Antonia Lau, and I created and host the award-winning radio talk show Beyond the Here and Now, and I am co-founder of Habitus Building Systems Incorporated. For those of you who know my work and research, I have spent my entire life in service to others for the greater benefit to humankind. The number of natural disasters are increasing exponentially each month in much greater intensity, and in places that have not ever experienced them before. Scientists across the globe agree that this trend will not only continue, but get much worse. Between 2015 and 2017 alone, over 120 million people have been left homeless directly due to these disasters and wars. Add to that the billions of financially strapped families who are struggling to buy an average house on average wages, seniors, veterans, the homeless, and people suffering from extreme poverty. They all have one thing in common. They all deserve a decent home to live in. For example, the average stay in a refugee camp is 12 years. In some places, 4 generations have lived in a tent. There is a huge difference in just existing and living. We believe this is an unacceptable way to treat another human being, and we want to do something about it. We have an excellent solution. A modular building system based on the dome concept. Above ground or buried, they will withstand the worst nature could throw at them. For a fraction of the cost of a conventional home, a basic Habitus dome can be erected by 3 unskilled people in about 30 minutes and could last 200 years with virtually no maintenance and with no pollutants or waste. Created with a vastly superior insulation value of R42 to R60, which could save around 75% on your energy cost. They can be serviced the same way as a conventional home or be completely off the grid. Everyone needs nutritious food to be healthy. Habitus grow domes allow perfect, nutrient-rich, real organic food to be grown 3 times faster, yielding the equivalent of several hundreds of acres of farmland in a tiny space, regardless of the weather or environmental conditions, all year round. Small businesses are historically the economic lifeblood of every nation and are the biggest creators of jobs. One of their biggest expenses is the lease of premises. For the equivalent of a few lease payments, you could own a Habitus dome, and after that, you get to keep that money. If your business grows, you can quickly disassemble to add extra parts to expand or change locations. With a few different parts, we can create an almost unlimited range of configurations. Habitus domes are a perfect solution for the average financially strapped family, the disadvantaged, the poor, veterans, seniors, and the homeless, and especially victims of disasters and wars who have been left with nothing. We have launched this crowdfunding campaign to open our first manufacturing plant. Our plans are to open manufacturing plants around the world to serve countries with dire needs. By employing local labor, we can create meaningful jobs and produce domes at a price everyone can afford. We're asking for your help, as the more we can raise, the more people we can help. Your donation, no matter what size, will go to help us set up our first manufacturing plant. Please join us on this journey and donate as much as you can, even if it is just a few dollars. If each of us donates a little, together we can do a lot. No one is coming to help us, so it is up to all of us to help ourselves. We thank you very much for your time, your interest, and your support. May all that you give return to you tenfold.